Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we are reviewing the Real Housewives of Potomac, season 7, episode 9. But before we start,
watch out. Okay. Me and yeah, but she's got the right channel.
All right, thank you, Jake. So this is the dinner party, not the birthday party for Karen that we're at, okay? Giselle walking around, ain't nothing set up. She wondering what's going on. Karen like, I guess it's just gonna be a regular dinner because she said she ain't throwing nothing for me. Meanwhile, Mia upstairs then flip history talking about Karen.
I love how they always come back with a different story and you be like, okay then.
Yeah, she talking about Karen talking about she didn't want her to do nothing for her. She was like, didn't she say that? To her backup. No, you said you didn't want to do it because she went to go see Wendy. So you didn't feel like you need to do anything for her and Wendy need to do it. That's what you said, okay? And Karen said,
this is why you have to have
right.
your own like hotel room and stuff. Like Wendy is over there chilling, not to be
dealing with that. And Karen told her, that's all right, because I got my own. I had my cake, I got my flour, I'm good. You ain't got to do nothing if you ain't trying to do nothing.
Right.
I don't know. Mia done flipped this whole everything. Everything is nothing her fault, nothing she said since the very beginning. So I don't know. I don't know how this girl is her friend. I really don't.
She said, but they're weird, both of them. They're weird together.
Yeah. So Mia sent her minion down to announce that Mia is not feeling well, another lie. And she just came down to set everything up and to initiate everything. And then Mia made her grand entrance as if it was her birthday and not Karen. Because that's what she do. Turn it down some. And so turn it down. So Giselle for Karen's birthday, she wanted everyone to go around and said funniest moments with Karen. Okay. And so everybody going around, they said their favorite member. And of course, Robin remembers something that looked like that she eating somebody out. I was like, that would be the one you remember, Robin. Okay. And then Mia recalls G sticking his tongue out to Karen, which was so nasty.
And Karen was like, ooh. But see, that right there, like, lets you know how G and Mia get down. Because
it didn't bother her at all that he did that.
She was so unbothered by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then her friend Jackie gonna say, he has a big tongue. Then she gonna say, well, from what I heard. Girl, you didn't have G's tongue. Stop it. Ugh. So they had some little fire throwers come and
listen, I'm not judging people, but when you do that type of shit, that's not the norm. That's usually not what everybody around the room is doing. So y'all just throwing it out there.
I feel like people who throw it out there is trying to see who's gonna catch it.
I guess.
How
else are you gonna know, I suppose?
They didn't watch the show. They know that's how Ashley get down.
True.
So
true.
They just putting it out there.
Yeah. Well.
So Karen gonna have nerve.
You on that too, because Ashley was doing it with Michael. So
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Karen had nerve to say after her conversation with Mia, she had sympathy for her because Mia felt like Wendy was coming for her marriage. I was like, really, Karen? Because you were sitting the closest. Is that what happened? Did she come for her? Or did she come
did not.
afterwards?
Karen, this is like why they be saying you straddling the fence. Because you could have left it where it was.
And we was all right with that. So then Karen said, she had lunch with Candace and Ashley, and they were pleasant towards each other. And they was like, well, we just agreed to tape our issues at the time. But as she gonna say, but speaking of our issues, Chris is on Twitter threatening her. And Giselle was like, oh, I thought that was for me. And Candace was like, actually, he was talking about both of you.
Both of y'all.
And if he want to go on Twitter and express himself, he can do that. So they started want to ask her questions, and she's like, I won't be addressing the rumors. And then, so what's next? Okay, because we're not going to do that. She went around the table. You got something? You got something? You got something?
They were all like,
Right. And then Mia gonna say, I mean, she's getting defensive over lies about her husband, but she is supporting someone who's telling lies about mine. Is it lies? Is it lies? What
Who was telling lies about her husband? What is she talking about?
What is the lies?
I heard y'all slingshotting each other because y'all was, you started it and she, threw some slings back at you and y'all was getting it in.
And that
Who's
happened
telling lies about
afterward.
your husband?
And that all happened after you did what you did.
They're out here saying that her husband is approaching other women and making them feel. First of all, that's two different things. Like, which thing is he? Is he over here being a sneaky little snake and trying to hit on women, or is he making them feel uncomfortable? That's what I'm saying. So, which thing is y'all trying to make him? Those are the lies they're talking about.
Yeah. Well,
G's tongue makes me feel uncomfortable, so he should keep it in his mouth.
And I'm all the way over here. So Candace like, look, if I cuss y'all out, then I'm aggressive. When I move on, then I'm being defensive. Jacqueline was like, well, you're being dismissive. She was like, I will not be bombarded by me as representative. Ain't nobody talking to you. Like, who is she?
Who are you?
We don't know you, girl. Go have a seat. So the next day, the ladies are getting ready to do whatever they're going to do for the day. They show Mia and Jacqueline upstairs getting dressed. You was at my house. Did we ever get dressed in the same room?
No.
These heifers taking showers and stuff together. Every time they the only ones I seen getting dressed together. Giselle and Robin in the room together. I ain't see them getting dressed together.
They didn't get dressed together, no.
No, every time you see them, they together. She got on a robe and I'm like, y'all, okay. They do too much.
I feel like that's stripper shit though. Because
well, we know she said that.
I had a friend back in the day who wasn't a stripper but worked at the strip club. And she was very much always trying to walk around like, you know what I'm saying? And we were like, can you go
over there in the room?
That, yeah, do something with that.
Too much. So Mia is saying to Jacqueline, like, why is Candace here? If Wendy is her friend, like, why she ain't over there at the hotel with her? Because she ain't got to be. And you ain't finna put her out. You tried that. Didn't they tell you, Ashley and her, said they ain't going nowhere? She talking about if I was in the hotel, you would be over. Yeah, y'all would. She would. She'd be right there.
Well, yeah, but y'all be showering together and stuff. So,
right.
Sharing men and all that good stuff.
Then when they showed Wendy was like, she was at the hotel. She was laying by the pool. She was talking to her husband. And she said she wasn't going nowhere because she took the time off to be there. So, I mean, you know how it is getting time off of work or whatever. I'm not going home. I didn't take this time off now. Right. And I'm in Miami. So
I'm going to chill in Miami.
Yeah.
And I'll meet these bitches for dinner, which is kind of better.
Yeah. So Candace and Sharice, they in the room and they talking. And Candace pretty much said, Ashley is making up this lie that Chris is over there flirting with her friend. And she only lied because that's the type of shit that her husband did. She trying to put that on
her ugly ass friend at that.
But, yeah.
These are her words. I'm just saying. That's
we
what
ain't
she
saying her
said.
words. Who wrote? And then she said she don't believe that this divorce that they going through is real. She think they on some scam and stuff. I mean, it could be both the same. It could be the same.
Michael said he don't give a care. He's just not showing up for filming. So y'all could talk about him, make a storyline about him, but y'all will not film with him anymore. He's not doing that.
Right.
And Juan is pretty much right there too. I come through the house and we, have a little conversation at the kitchen table, what have you, and then I'm out.
Right. Well, Sharice asked her, how is Wendy? And she's like, Wendy good. She at the hotel. I don't know. I ain't gonna went home. I'm like, y'all so really on this trying to make this girl go home. She ain't going nowhere.
What does Sharice have against Wendy? Like, seriously.
Robin.
You just don't like her because what?
Robin don't like her. And Robin, the only one got you on this show.
Well, Robin is like Mikey, and Robin doesn't like anyone.
Well,
she's like, I was like, she giving the same energy that Destiny be giving.
Sharice?
No, Robin.
Robin.
Like, just always
angry.
with the funk stank face and stuff. It's like Ashley can talk shit about you and then bubble her way across the room and really ain't give a shit one way or other.
Her and Candace is good for that.
And Candace.
Well, Candace like, well, she need to come back here because I ain't trying to be stuck here with forehead in her lies. Okay, so while you talking about she need to go, she need to be here. Okay. So Mia decided she gonna separate the ladies. She got her, Jacqueline, Giselle, and Karen. She gonna take them to go drive some Lamborghinis, and she put the other ones, told them they were going on the boat. Robin mad.
I think it's hilarious that she separated Robin and Giselle. Robin, you ain't really with the cool girls.
She's not. Really that was obvious. That was obvious. This is the second time she did Robin like that. She put Robin.
Like, at the end of the day, I think like the people love Karen and Giselle. These are the queens of the show. So they're coming. I'm gonna bring my friend and you go over there with them.
And that's what Robin was really mad about, because she realized that you're not one of the cool girls in her eyes.
You did not get a golden ticket. Not only did you not get a golden ticket, child, listen, who was hosting in Jamaica? Senya. Senya had a whole like
yeah.
You know.
Well,
booze cruise. Not a paddle boat. Well,
she gonna take her anger because she mad because she ain't part of the cool crew. She's taking her anger out to me. I don't want to be here with Candace. Candace being a butthole. I was like, it ain't about Candace. Stop it.
Was she? Why was she being a butthole?
Because she didn't join her when she was trying to make up her lies about Wendy. And since she didn't join in with the mean girls, she's now being a butthole. So in the car, Candace tells them that she wants to invite Wendy to come on the boat. And she asks Robin, you the one got issue with her, is it okay? She's, I don't care. I don't care. I mean, because you outnumbered.
We know Ashley don't care.
Right. It's because you outnumbered. But you had said that if you was in there with Mia.
No, she wish if she was on and the cool girls, then Whitney couldn't have came.
Child. In the other car, Mia's representative says that Mia needs apologies, okay? And then Karen apologized, and I'm like, for what? Karen, I was with you earlier to this episode. This episode, you pissed me off, okay? So Mia, shady ass, then put these girls.
I wonder why she does that, Karen. Like, you can stand in your shit. It doesn't matter.
I don't know. For whatever reason, she don't want me mad at her. I don't know. I wouldn't give a damn.
Could care less. But Mia is a weirdo. She out here really thinking that the world revolves around her.
It's kind of like if you knew when you was taping how the world was gonna react to this, I don't think you would have been on there apologizing because everybody's pissed about the way Mia then treated Wendy. You know what I'm saying? And now you on there apologizing. I'm like, would you have done that if you would have known that everybody was gonna be pissed off at this point? Probably not. But it's kind of I'm gonna play on the fence. I don't want to make them mad, and I don't want to be on this side, you know. But
I mean, she was there already. I don't know why, you know. I wouldn't apologize for shit. Right is right and wrong is wrong. That's just how that is.
Right. Well, Mia is shady ass and put these girls on a little paddle boat in hot ass Miami, and they had some little sandwiches from Publix. Did you see that? They
Listen here. Melanie Hope had a better boat than that for her kids.
I mean, a paddle boat. In hot as Miami. It was hot. Y'all didn't even have air in the dang on house. And now you put them, they got to do the work on the boat.
No. And drink.
Nah. And they ain't getting no real food. They had little sandwiches.
She said them sandwiches came from Wawa.
Girl.
I hate those sandwiches. I hate when somebody call that lunch. I don't care what I'm doing.
Right. Oh, child. So Wendy arrived because she was invited. And, you know, as she tries to strike up conversation with her, and then she's tried to talk to Robin, and she asked Robin about her wedding plans. And Robin was like, well, it will be very small. And she's like, so are you eloping? Well, I will talk about this with people who actually like me, and they don't, so it's fine. Child. Candace is like, it's disappointing to see Robin and everybody over here doing neck rolls, dirty work. They really are though. Like Giselle has sat back and let them do it.
That girl, I don't know where did she comes up with that stuff.
It is she all yeah, it's all wrong. Giselle has sat back and didn't have to do nothing. They are sitting here doing
anything.
Yeah. She getting drunk and she's giggling and she's just loving it. So Robin back at the house, everybody getting, but they show how to take shots.
I mean, Robin halfway doesn't have an answer because Robin is not having a wedding. So she kind of probably felt on the spot like, I don't have an answer for that.
She said it's going to be really, really small. Very, very.
Then why are they doing it? Why are they having a wedding then? Oh, that's right. Because they're not having a wedding.
They're not. So Robin tells Giselle while she was on the toilet taking a dump, because she's so nasty, that she was scrolling through the internet and she ran across Candace's Instagram. And Candace was calling everybody fake and calling them out, saying they be panhandling their business and they just out for themselves. And she's like, she's talking about everyone, all of us, not just me and you, everybody. And everybody needs to hear this. She put it
on Instagram, though.
She put it out there for
everyone to hear. It wasn't a secret conversation. She put it all the way on social media.
For everyone to hear. And then I didn't watch it. I said I was gonna look it up, but I ain't had time because I was really working. But they said that it wasn't like that, that she wasn't talking about them like that. From whoever seen the whole Instagram. So they said they put 20 on 10 because it wasn't that. And she's like, and I'm went out of my way to support Chris. You went out of your way to
How
support
did you go out of
Chris.
your way? When did you go out of your way?
We didn't see that. You know, you turned around and said Candace was doing too much and Candace was getting him. But girl, stop it. Stop it. Well, she said that they need to know how she feels about all of us. This is what she told Giselle. And you know, Giselle just like,
Well,
oh,
they probably
Bobby,
will
go.
know because it was on Instagram, on social media. And so I'm sure it played out in a lot of places. I'm sure a lot of people play the shit over.
I'm sure it did. I'm sure all of them has what you call it when you get the little alerts to your phone and stuff. I'm sure they
Notifications.
all
Yeah,
got that for
yeah.
Potomac. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Candace, because they're getting ready to go out to eat, Candace asked everyone if it was okay. This is being the last night that Wendy came out to eat with them. Because at the end of the day, she's the missing link. Everybody's here. She's here. We're not going to ignore her. Is it okay? Mia was like, this is the 8th time you asked me, and every time it's a no. So Candace, Candace was like, okay, it's a no, fine. You know what I'm saying? Not going to make it a big deal. Ashley was like, Mia,
Dinner wasn't
basically,
at the house though. So then
we're going out to eat. Ashley was like, Mia over here power tripping. I don't know what done gotten into her, but her ass is really feeling herself. Okay. So they in the car.
because again, they thought they was just getting ready to go carry on without Wendy.
That was the plan. That's so cruel.
That's messed up.
Yeah. So in the car, and I forgot who was in this. Okay, in this car, it was Giselle, Mia, Ashley, and Candace was in the car together. And so Ashley gonna say, last night I went down to get a snack naked. Why? You got all them damn women in the
Why
house.
is she walking around naked?
You ain't had no robe. What stupid. And just in case you didn't see me, let me announce it that how I ran through here naked. Okay. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't feel like I need to make that announcement. You know what I'm saying? That's stupid. That's nasty. And ew, was you in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Nasty.
She out in the kitchen.
See, I'm
She
not.
out in
I'm
the
not.
kitchen
I'm
with
never
her bits
going
hanging
nowhere
over
with
the
them.
fruit.
I'm never going nowhere with them. Never. That shit is nasty. So Jacqueline must have seen her or something. And so Jacqueline was like, Ashley is cute.
So she random walked downstairs, and the only person to see her.
Didn't I say that they was saying that because
Jacqueline.
they was auditioning this chick?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they was putting it out there and she took the bait. And she's like, Jacqueline think you're cute and you her type and she's very particular, so consider yourself lucky. I was like, really? Consider yourself because she's the prize? What? Okay. So then she tells them, and Giselle ass so phony, sitting up there smiling and laughing, knowing she finna go back and just dog these heifers out. She tells her that she shared her ex with her. It wasn't G, but her other boyfriend. Said she was so gone over this dude and the sex was so good and he was cheating on her and she didn't care because she was just so turned out by this dude. And she really wanted Jacqueline to try it because she had to share it with somebody. She just wanted her to know.
No, that's definitely a thought that's never crossed my mind before.
Girl, to the Lord. And so she said, and Jacqueline said to this day, he was the best that she's ever had. And you gonna tell me she ain't share a G? You ain't share a G with her?
They sound like some teenage girls, honestly, because at the end of the day,
yeah,
everybody sitting there is very much mature and has had sex with various folks, even Karen, who has been with Ray most of her natural adult life.
Mm-hmm.
So stop.
It's too much. It's too much. Meanwhile, Jacqueline in the car telling the ladies how she should be a hoe, but she get infatuated with one man. I was like, we don't know you, girl. Why is you even telling anybody any of this? It's just all too much for me for both of them.
I feel like there have been times where you get a client in my industry where you'll get a client that you meet for the first time and they be like
Tell you everything.
putting it all out there and you like, whoa, sir.
Where
This
that
was
come
a
from?
lot. I just
Yeah.
met you.
Yeah. Yeah. So we get to the restaurant. Ashley step outside and she invited Wendy to come on to it. She like, this is supposed to be for Karen's birthday. Wendy is Karen's friend. She should be allowed to come. I was like, well, shit. Karen was okay with her not coming because she didn't apologize to this woman, but okay. So she go in.
Ashley is smart enough to realize that this is not a good look and they are not gonna be out here. And this is the thing, like Ashley
She ain't
came
gonna be on the side
online
of wrong.
and defended herself as not being a colorist, but I think part of being a colorist is not acknowledging the bullshit that's going on around you.
Right.
So, you know.
She said when this come out, y'all ain't gonna have her on the wrong side. Okay. That's what she said.
Nope.
Not today. And she wasn't with Monique either. She was on Monique's side too, after all of that. So when she went back in, she let them know, look here, I invited Wendy. And Mia was like, you disrespectful little brat. I was like, who she think she is? Sharice was like,
She thinks she's the leader of the trip.
Girl. And then Sharice said, it's disrespectful for you to make a decision for the group and you didn't talk to us. Ain't nobody asking you.
I want Sharice to stop considering herself a part of the group.
Child.
Was you on that paddle boat? Yes, you were. You was
You
not
were.
with the group. The group was driving Ferraris.
Nope.
You can even get your own room, Sharice, because Wendy did.
She got her room. She ain't got no bathroom. And then
I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about over at the hotel. Wendy is over there quite comfortable at the resort in Miami where they have a jillion hotels. So, Sharice.
So why she couldn't get one of if Wendy had no problem getting one?
Because Bravo said, we ain't paying for you to get no hotel.
And she couldn't afford it, evidently. Ashley was like, well, I don't think it's fair that she left her family to come here to be with us and y'all doing her the way y'all doing her. So whatever. Mia calls her a disrespectful brat again. And Ashley was like, and you are a bully. Okay. And then Candace gonna turn to Jacqueline and was like, oh, you ain't gonna jump in to defend your friend? Shit. They
girl.
go back and forth, but Candace
ahead, new girl.
That girl. No. And then here go Robin. Put yourself in Mia's shoes. And Candace was like, I've been there. She was like, would you, if you had altercation with a person like that, would you want her around without your blessing? She had an altercation with you like that, Robin.
You know, I was trying to think, did Robin and Giselle bring their behind to Wendy's trip after they said they wasn't going to come?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
Yes, they did. So
they came on a trip with somebody who they, if you don't like her, what is you here for? They did come on the trip.
They did. Okay. Candace was like, I was here, so it worked out well. It's fine. She's fine. So Wendy arrives, and these girls revert to acting like little high school, or not even high school, junior high kids, okay? They up there laughing and giggling on the other end of the table. Somebody gonna fall in, but it ain't gonna be me. I'm not going to. While they are giggling and stuff. But Wendy, she took their time. She said she apologized for her role. She said she shouldn't have escalated the situation the way that she did. Mia, like, I don't know who she talking to because she ain't talking to me. That's what I'm saying.
I did her say, I'm talking to you, Mia. That's what she
Yeah.
said.
To you. Yeah. They was like, Ashley was like, she heard you. Just let it roll off your back because she heard you. You said it, she heard you. So at this time,
I mean, if they acknowledge that, then they have no reason to still be mad at this lady for no reason.
they didn't expect her to do that.
So didn't think she was gonna do that. So now what are we supposed to do?
Ignore her because like we some little kids.
Okay.
So at this time, Robin then pulled out the speaker and she didn't play Candace recording. And Robin wants to clarify to everyone that she's talking about
what kind
everybody.
of purse is she carrying to dinner? Big enough to carry that daggone speaker.
Yeah. Well, it's for her props. She's coming with props. Okay. Candace pretty much was like, I said what I said. Okay, like
look, she could have been like, pick up your phone and go to her thing. It's right there. We don't need a speaker. It's on the freaking thing.
Right. Mm-mm. So
and clearly, if you say it on a live, you said what you said. We all seen you say it. What is you gonna do now? You can't unsay it.
She's like, so why are you here? I'm like, here y'all go with the why are you here? Y'all forever want somebody to leave. Anyway. So Candace gonna say that she felt like, I guess that Robin at the time was the only one who was loyal. She was like, but now I don't think that no more.
Now, what was she thinking that? Why would she think that?
I don't know what, because she came to you and acted like she was your friend for a second. That's why you thought she was loyal. She's not. She was like, but why would you say it here? You're trying to ambush me. Ashley was like, just say it. You done said it. Just say it to everybody's face. She was like, I do, and I tell you, I don't like you to your face. She was like, you are shady, disloyal, and mean. And then she looked at Giselle and was like, and the same to you. You're shady, disloyal, and mean. She looked at Karen and she was like, you was not included in that. So Ashley was like, well, Karen, since she want to say that, Candace said that you were out here dating other men. Now, why you ain't tell the whole thing the way it went down?
I mean, she did leave out the part where she was involved in that conversation.
She did. Like she just out the blue said that you initiated that conversation.
Both of y'all was having a kiki.
She said it, but y'all initiated. You initiated. And so Karen looked hurt and she looked at Candace. She was like, did you say that about me and my husband? And she was like, no. I was like, yeah, you said it.
You said it. And when you said it, we all wish you hadn't said it. We all knew this was going to come back to bite you. We knew it was
going to happen.
Yeah.
Karen let the whole table know, okay, if you ain't got no proof, then shut the fuck up. Okay.
You know what's crazy though? Ashley really can't be trusted. Like you really can't friend that girl. Like for real, for real. I feel like you could friend Candace. She would get on your damn nerves, but
yeah, she can't be. She's a snake.
Yeah.
I think of the old story about the man that took care of the snake to turn around and bit him.
Right. That's Ashley.
That is Ashley. She's been like that from day one. She can't be trusted. Giselle in the confessional was like, Karen didn't say one true. She said don't talk about her, but she didn't say it was true. I'm like, you be egging. See, what y'all was doing was y'all was still continuing bringing out these narratives that about Karen, about Candace's husband. Y'all just letting other people do it.
I mean,
what I'm saying? Get it out there. I don't care how you get it out there. Get it out there.
Like if that's what Karen got going on, I really like. To me, that's not tea. That's not.
It's not. But it's no coincidence that this girl is back on the show. Then here come this rumor again. We ain't heard it in all these seasons, and then all of a sudden she's back, and here it go.
Here we go.
But we're not gonna let her say it. We're gonna trick somebody else into saying it. Yeah. So Candace get upset. She called Chris, tell Chris these hoes ain't loyal, and he was like he drunk too. He like, bitch, I been told you that.
We been
what I'm
knew.
saying? You know what I'm saying? So then they start storming on them. I'm talking about lightning and thundering on their asses, and then the party was over. So Candace let us know later on that night, Giselle stayed at home, and everybody else went out to the club. Okay, these folks is drunk, they drinking, they dancing on each other. So everybody was getting along. I was like,
I wonder why
this
Giselle
level.
didn't go to the club.
Who? Giselle?
And I wonder why Giselle didn't go.
Right.
She's allergic to fun.
No, yeah, she didn't. She probably thought that Robin and Sharice was gonna stay home with her when she
It's
said
Miami,
she wanted to
though.
go. Huh? And who do that? Who's in Miami and don't go out for the last night?
You have to go at least one of the nights, even if
y'all
it's
need
just
shit
to
else.
watch the party happen.
Let's be clear. This was a shitty trip. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, she took y'all to go drive around in Lamborghinis. Y'all didn't do nothing fun. It wasn't like when in Huntsville they was riding around the Vegas Strip and stuff. Like what?
Well, Karen was struggling with that Lamborghini ride.
Did y'all at least go shopping? Did y'all come back with bags from? I didn't
don't
see
know.
none of that. The
I don't
trip was
know.
really shady.
They fought and they ate. They ate.
Child, I
Then they
guess
was twerking on. They did a twerk party down to the beach.
it was horrible. I'm never. Mia ain't got to ever worry about it. Well, meanwhile, the ladies is, loving each other. Robin and Wendy were just laughing and hugging on each other. And now look at Robin. Robin had all that to say afterwards, like we ain't just see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mia ended up leaving.
Because again, I'm like, how drunk were you that you felt
I'm
like
never gonna be that drunk if it's somebody I
right?
really
How
ain't
drunk were
rocking
you
with.
that you like now are best friends with this person that you've had an issue with the whole time, but now y'all are good.
I'm that drunk to where I might hit her with a bottle. Like that's the type. Like if it's somebody I already got beef with, that's when you get drunk. That's the level I might go to. Like she got one more time to look at me, but I'm never gonna be drunk and hugging and kissing on you.
So you have to party separate. Y'all have to party on separate sides of the room.
Yeah. I've been left. Okay. So Mia done left. She probably her and Jacqueline probably went home to get it on. And Ashley calls Mia, and then you hear Candace and Robin getting into it in the car. I said y'all done went from loving to fighting. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
They didn't get to
too
that
much
portion.
drinking. Now they blackout drunk.
Yeah. So, child, that's how that episode ended. Now they show us next week. Next week, child, Jamal's back. Why?
He said he wasn't coming back.
He lied. We seen him.
Look here. They said Jamal wants the church to grow cannabis to teach them farming.
Of all the things, we couldn't grow vegetables and
to
fruit.
teach them farming because he feels like if they learn how to grow cannabis, that will bring more Black men to the church.
Child. To go smoke?
Not smoke, but grow.
Child, please. Okay, let's come up with something else, Jamal. Y'all following
I don't
him.
believe that it's legal in Georgia. I'm just saying. So
I'm
I don't
just
know.
saying, like, he got a huge following. Y'all keep going there too, huh? Giving this man y'all money. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. Not at all. Okay, Jamal. Okay, y'all keep giving this man their money. Jacqueline and Mia, they fallout was coming. Karen gonna snap out on Robin. She said Juan got another woman and y'all got a fake ass marriage. Okay. She said the woman looked like her. She's blonde.
Probably do.
But that's his type.
Well, I mean,
Robin light
we
skin and
already
blonde.
said. I'm sure she light skin with blonde hair because
Yeah.
that's all they do over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Or he light skin with blonde hair.
Yeah, because she was liking that fire throwing man.
No, I'm talking about Juan's other. He light skin with blonde hair.
Like Michael Darby.
Exactly. Child. Robin, what you gonna tell the people at the reunion about this
She gonna
scandal
say that
with
she's not
Juan?
allowed to talk about it.
That's
for
what she
legal
gonna
reasons.
say.
She gonna Erica Jane that shit. Oh, you can't
Woo-wee.
talk about it.
Is that why that well we know Juan ain't coming this season at all. He ain't been coming. We know he ain't
Yeah, so
coming.
he's never be working.
Child. Well,
He might have some time off this time around. Is he still at work or did they relieve
He
him?
ain't going. She gonna lie. She said he at work. He gonna lie. He should be
I
suspended.
think he at work.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right, y'all. Is you gonna come over here? Or Jefferson? You gonna come over here? Come on, cause he got Justin Jefferson on now. What you gonna tell him, D?
Semangat ang boses kata sino.
Say bye.
All right, y'all. We'll see you on the next one.
All right.